Hi friends, let's get our warm-up going today for foundations. We're going to do the vowel teams today, or I'm sorry, not the vowel teams. We're going to do the vowel sounds today, and I really want us to slow down a little bit and think about the ways that you would spell all of those vowel sounds. We did that on our dictation yesterday, and we will do more of it today, but I want to make sure that you are really owning it and understanding it, okay? So for A, which one of these are long vowels? Well, A apple that's short. A safe A, so you would write that as A dash E. A acorn A, that's another long one, just an A. A wash A squash Those aren't long A. And A Alaska that would be an A that sounds like a short U. E ed shorty. E P E and E me E. So there's two ways to do the long E dash E, and just an E. I-H-I, that's short. I pine I, that's a long I dash E. I, that's a long I just by itself. Animal, animal, or I. So just an I can also sound like a short U or a short I. And then we have I champion E. So another way that it sounds like a long E is an I by itself, like in champion. Oh octopus oh home oh no Two long sounds. You up you mule you rule you pupil and you flew So we have the U dash E and just the U by itself that can be long U. Then we have Y cry I, Y baby E. Two more long sounds that are made from the Y. Okay, everybody. And let's also review our vowel teams now. We have not been doing that one yet this year, but it is certainly time. Okay, so this is the vowel teams where we have two vowels teamed up to do one sound. A-I, bait A. A-Y, play A. E-I-G-H, ate A. E-I, vein A. E-A, steak A. All of these sounds here are different vowel teams that sound like E. E, Jeep, E. Repeat after me, guys. E-Y, key E. I-E, peace E. E-I, ceiling E. E-A, eat E. E-A, bread So that one sounds like the shorter E. We have I-G-H, light I. Sounds like a long I. O-A, boat O. O-E, toe O. O-W, snow O. O-W, plow ow. So O-W has two sounds. O-U, trout ow. O-U, soup ooh. Two sounds there too. U-I, suit oo. U-E, blue oo. U-E, rescue you. E-W, chew oo. O-O, school oo. O-O, book O-I, coin oi. O-Y, boy oi. Two ways to spell oi. A-U, August A-W, saw Two ways to do Whew, that was a very full warm-up right there. And lastly, we do need to review some of our sound-alike words. So let's read these. Flower. Flower. Can you give me a sentence for this flower? The flower smelled beautifully. Good. And what's the sentence for this one? She put flour in the cookies. Very nice. Let me get some more of our words to review. Here they are. These are ones from last year. What does this one say? Mal, mal. What is this one? A boy is a mal. Give me a sentence. She delivered the mail. Word? Mind. Word. Mind. Give me a sentence, please. He mined for coal. You need to use your mind. Great. Let's try one more set of sound-alikes or homophones. What do they say? Find. What does this one mean? She was fined for a late library book. I hope you can find your keys. Okay, nice job, everybody. Now let's get into our new word of the day. Here's the word of the day from yesterday. What was it? Dried. Very good. And today we have a new word of the day. Can you please read it? What's the first syllable say? Good. What's the second syllable? What sound does the Y make in this word? Yeah, it sounds like a long E. Copy. So what are we going to do if we change it to copying? Here's my suffix ing. Ah, you're right. We don't do anything. Why? Because if the suffix starts with an I, we just leave it. So the word copying looks just like that. Very nice. We're going to add this to our student notebooks, but first we need a sentence. Come up with a sentence. Let me hear it with copying. He is copying you on the test? Okay. He is copying my test, let's say. He is copying my test. I think I'll put an exclamation point because you're like yelling it, you're upset. He's copying my test. And let's scoop it. He is copying my test. Remember, we scoop things where we take a little pause or a breath. That helps us with our phrasing. Phrasing is the way we read things or speak that we have little chunks of language. Okay, remember in the vocabulary section, you're going to find what letter? The C. And you're going to go ahead and add the word copying and write in our sentence. Don't forget to mark that word copying. We scoop the syllables, cop, e, and we circle the suffix, ing. This is a closed syllable, so the vowel is short, and this is an open syllable, and the Y sounds like a long E, just like up there. So make sure you mark it in the book. Pause here if you need to before we continue. Okay, you're back. You can put your notebook aside, and we are going to do some dictation. So yes, you need your dry erase board, and we will start with some sounds. There are 4 sounds today. Please number it for 4, and I want you to really work on those vowels and getting all of them. If you are stuck on this, you can definitely use your student notebook to help you. You can kind of look through the vowel pages and it will show you if it's a long sound or a short sound. And then you also have the page that looks like this, just like my poster. It's on page 9. That can kind of help you with those spellings. Okay, repeat after me. I. Write all the ways to do the long I. Pause here. Number 2, O. Write all the ways to do long O. Pause and do it. Number 3, write all the ways to do k. And number 4, ch. Write all the ways for ch. Okay, let's check these sounds. You should have 3 ways for long I. Check them and fix them if you don't. I, consonant E, just an I, and just a Y. You should have 2 ways for long O. O, consonant E, long O. You should have 3 ways for k and 2 ways for ch. Okay, nice job. We can erase these and get ready for some words. Repeat after me. Frying. What's the base word? Good. Do the base word, add the suffix. You can do the equations, the plus and the equals, or you can just write the word. Pause here for frying. Number 2, silliness. Think base word, suffix. Silliness. Pause it there, and then you can continue. Number 3, crier. Base word, suffix. Okay, please mark up all of these words. And as you mark them, maybe you'll catch any mistakes. Okay, I'll have you watch me as I mark. Fry. That's an open syllable. The Y stays there because the ing. And the Y sounds like a long I. Silly, and then ness. This is a closed one. Open here. Silly, and the I sounds like a long E. Crier. This is open I. Sounds like a long I. Okay, please take your time and make sure you marked them correctly. And then, my friends, you may erase and get ready for 3 review words. So go ahead and number it. 1, 3. And here's your words. Repeat after me. Pre-shrunk. Pause it and do it. Number 2, restrict. Pause it and write it. Bigger. Pause it and write it. Okay, before you check, I want you to please mark up these words. Okay, my friends, please check your markings to mine. Remember, a lot of this is review. We have some prefixes reviewed, and then do you remember this rule? The 1-1-1 rule? A 1-syllable word with 1 vowel followed by 1 consonant, we double the consonant. And to mark it, we put a little star over the extra G in bigger. Okay, great job on those, everybody. Really pause there if you need to and make sure you fix any mistakes. Okay, let's do 2 trick words that are review. So go ahead, do 1, 2. The first one is years. I've known you for many years. And the second one is tomorrow. I hope you will have fun tomorrow. When you're finished, check them. And fix them if you need to. Okay, let's do 1 sound-alike word. We did learn a new one. I want you to write the word for the flour that a baker uses to make cookies. And you can look in your notebook to spell these correctly. On a test, they need to be spelled correctly to be right. There's the flour. Okay, last but not least, our sentence. Repeat after me. Is Ken drying the dishes in the kitchen? Is Ken drying the dishes in the kitchen? Pause and write it, and then we'll check. Okay, let's check it. Point to each word and check. Is Ken drying the dishes in the kitchen? Check for uppercase letters. What should be uppercase? The first letter is, and the K, Ken's name. And what kind of punctuation should you have at the end? A question mark. Good. Check the word drying. Drying. And check dishes. Dish is. Okay, pause on this and fix any mistakes. All right, and lastly, we scoop it and read it smoothly for fluency. Is Ken drying the dishes in the kitchen? Let's do it again. Is Ken drying the dishes in the kitchen? Nice job today, guys. Keep up the good work. And don't forget, it's important when we do these videos that you really talk to me, even though it's a silly screen, and you do the work, because it's going to pay off and help you be a better reader and writer. Have a good day.